best, most delicious topper for all fruits, vegetables. So I love going to a grocery store in Mexico because they have literally everything you need as soon as you enter. But then you get into the more interesting stuff, in addition to, of course, a pharmacy where you can buy a lot more than you can in the US. Let's show you why I love Mexican grocery stores.
Flashback.
Buenos dias. It is a beautiful morning. And it's so sunny with this water reflecting. I need to put sunglasses on. I can barely open my eyes. But here we are, guys. We're having a beautiful day in Cozumel. Basically, the Playa del Carmen area, the Quintana Roo. Me gusta, me love, mi gente, mi favorite place in Mexico. And I get to open my eyes a little bit. And it's gorgeous. So, beautiful weather, beautiful day. On the itinerary, we have what? Mandatory tacos. Mandatory tacos, at least for Alessandra. I was lucky enough here not too long ago, ate all the tacos all day, every day. We're gonna go probably to maybe a Walmart or something, or the Cadre, go to a store, pick up some Mexican items. We can go buy everything we want in a drugstore. No, I'm just kidding, we don't need any drugs, but you can buy like painkillers, antibiotics and stuff over the counter here. But anyway, Cozumel, let's have some fun. So immediately off the ship, windy, and you get all like the duty free and whatever shops, and then you head towards the exit, salida, and we'll get into the real downtown where they do have some real high-end stores. They also have, if you continue that way, more like a real city, guys, which that's where you want to go. That's where you get the real food, the more, well, at least more Mexican authentic food. Same as the shops, the stores, and everything priced, like more reasonably. It's Cozumel. Cozumel is still very expensive. The whole area is very touristy. However, you're buying anything right here, you're paying like mucho. So here we're arriving at a Mega Soriana, literally just down the road. This is a great big kind of grocery store slash maybe department store a little bit, but we'll see some fun things they offer. So I love going to a grocery store in Mexico because they have literally everything you need as soon as you enter. First off, you want your trinkets, all your souvenirs, you can buy them here for cheaper than you will at any shop or airport or port, like local candies. Vanilla. It's Christmas season, so you want your Christmas lights, they have it here. Then you want your drinks. Of course, they have your drinks standardly, filling the fridges at the front with your Coke products and everything. But then you get into the more interesting stuff, in addition to, of course, a pharmacy where you can buy a lot more than you can in the US. Let's show you why I love Mexican grocery stores. All right, so standardly, of course, variety of apples, but you see that everywhere. But come over here, this is what's interesting. So what you may find interesting is here in Mexico, as many other countries in the world, eggs are not refrigerated. So you can buy your huevos right on the shelf. They are kept at room temperature. Now trust me, for a lot of us in like America, that seems really dangerous, standard, but that's the standard here. And I'll be honest, I've eaten lots of these at room temperature. I'm still okay, but hey, I'm not telling you to eat them raw. Definitely still cook your eggs. All right, so then what's really cool, and one of the things I also love, is of course you can buy your whole pineapple, but you can actually buy a half pineapple. So if they don't already have them here on the shelf, you can ask somebody to cut them for you. And this is sold at the same price per kilo as a whole. So go into a shop in, like, let's say Walmart, you can buy a whole pineapple for $2, or you buy the little cut up bowl for like $6. Here, I just want a half a pineapple. This is, the 20 or 30 pesos, whereas the whole pineapple is 40 or 50 or whatever. So hell of a deal. Love that they'll do that here. Respect to the customer service. What else I love is you can buy all your little dehydrated peppers, and a huge variety, whether you want chipotle, whether you want pasata or pastilla, all the above. All your essentials to make your fresh salsas are all right here. And now not all the grocery stores are going to have this, but the Sorianas do. Look at this. So you can make your own fruit salad essentially. So you want some apples, maybe you want some watermelon, you want some piña. This is what they're going to do. They're going to hook you up with all your syrups. That's actually a maple syrup, which is interesting. But we have a cajeta, so some caramel. We have tahini. We even have your sweetened condensed milk. Like anything you want. Like this is just that street stand fruit experience, but here in the grocery store. And you can even get your fresh watermelon juice, guys. That is 100% pure jugo. Don't spill it on yourself, but yeah. Catch on, North America. Of course, they have all your alcohols, all your beers. But look at this bakery, guys. We have this bakery with some lovely, delicious looking like Oreo breads, Reneo Dolce, so sweet breads, you know, filled with creams. Everything from like cookies to cakes to just conchas, like bread, sweet breads. Of course, your croissants, all of the above. You can get your standard bolillo breads for an amazing price. These are the artisanal ones, but normally the normal bolillos are like 2 pesos each, which this, if you're not familiar, is a very, very, very popular item for tortas, sandwiches, very essential food item. Or if you want to, you know, go for some hot hamburger buns, you know, splurge a little bit, you can get those as well. So here in the grocery section, we have like head cheese, but then we have our standard like hamburguesa de res. So we have like hamburgers, steaks, variety of different meats. Now, a lot of the beefs here are like leaner cuts, and or you will find coming over here, of course, items like chicken, but it's a good deal. So we're talking like, let's say $3 American for a kilo. So it's like $1.50 a pound-ish. You can buy your whole chickens. Of course, they have some things kind of already marinated. You can buy, you know, a very economic quarters. And then, of course, you know, just a variety of every other part of the animal you want. You want some, you know, kind of already flavored chickens. You're going to have these with pork. You can do that as well. And the options kind of go on, but nothing too, you know, too foreign. But what I do love is you can get items like cecina and el pastor, which, if you're not familiar, these are delicious seasoned meats. Variety of different sausages, including chorizo verde, green sausage. Bet you've never seen that one before. Seafood section, also lovely. I mean, especially when you're this far and close to the coast, I guess you could say. Love me some seafood. Whole fish, fillets. Honestly, the tuna steaks here, quite a bit cheaper than in America and very delicious. I really do speak highly to the tuna. The quality is great. But like I said, I mean, everything from your camarons, your shrimp, you want some pulpo, some octopus, really anything and everything you want. As it is the holiday season, they also have some lovely, real Spanish hams. Expensive items, but very, very delicious. Now, the cereal section, you definitely have a few very similarities, such as Cheerios, but you can often find some little bit uniques, like Kellogg's Extra Collection. 3 flavors of chocolate. I have never seen that. It actually sounds to me really good. But then you have, you know, some extra like coconut, nuts, chocolates, even corn pops, sometimes a little harder to find. But we have our sweet, our corn flakes, zucaritas in chocolate savor. But yeah, like I said, just some really cool cereals. We have a strawberry milk frosted flakes also. You know, Fruit Loops with marshmallows, which again are very similar to what we do have in America and other places. However, Jumbo Fruit Loops, they do have some unique varieties, Twix, and all different packaging. Love this section. This is all called like a cooking section. We have everything from like achote You have a whole bunch of moles. If you're not familiar, mole is actually kind of like a often sweet, nutty sauce. It's made with, believe it or not, often crackers, just a variety of different peppers. It's usually like 20 some ingredients or more in a mole, but it's so delicious, like a pollo con mole, chicken and a mole or something. Love it. And of course we have our other salsas. And of course salsas in Mexico, they call them like, also we call them hot sauces. So a variety of hot sauces, which I love 99.9% of these, and featuring some favorites, you know, kind of like the El Yucateco, which buying it here is a lot cheaper than in the States. So this, you know, we'll say it's about $1 US. This is about $2.63 at Walmart comparatively in America. And then often varieties you can't get other places. So yeah, let's just say this is a section I love and know very well. And an amazing and essential place when you come to a grocery store or you're in Mexico at all, the tortilleria. This is where they're making tortillas. So look at it. They have literally a machine making fresh tortillas, literally just corn, basically press it in hot baking flash, and then the lovely individual packs them up in about kilos, and then you can buy them out of the warm cooler. So cheap. It's about like less than American dollar for a whole kilo. They're warm, they're fresh, they're delicious. Definitely don't miss tortillas at a grocery store in Mexico. Now when it comes to candies and chocolates, there's definitely lots of very similarities, but there's some different ones, such as the De La Rosa marzipans. These are amazing. Make sure you grab one of these when you are in Mexico. It is a marzipan, but it's very different than kind of the European style marzipan. It's almost like a powdered peanuts, which is very sweet, muy dulce. A variety of unique chocolate bars, such as a Avelana. This is a hazelnut, kind of like a Bueno bar. But then, you know, we have like a Carlos V. These are unique. In addition to having just a variety of exclusive items, you know, such as our chocolate snow gummy bears. We also get gummies with a lot of kind of spicy and or Tajín kind of styles, like chili and polvos, pulverized chili, kind of like these ones here. Some of them are also tamarindos, tamarind candies. If you're not familiar, very distinct flavor, again, kind of spicy, but sweet and delicious. And so definitely a candy aisle. These are the tamarind candies rated pulparinos. Delicious, would recommend. Especially if you like sweet, the chamoy, the mango, the sandia, the watermelon are great. But yeah, definitely recommend a candy aisle as well. And then if you like Little Debbie style things, these pinguinos are definitely a favorite. Choco Roles, these, I'm not the biggest fan. Gansino's the goose. But yeah, these, they're not too bad. They're very interesting. And again, of course, they have another variety of different baked goods, breads, and all of the above. And of course, they have a very extensive array of different chilies, like jalapenos, canned chipotles as well. Some of my favorite. I do love me some adobatos, aka kind of cooked, stewed, lovely chipotle peppers in a lovely chipotle sauce. And yeah, all kinds of varieties, even like a huge 3-pound tub. And now if you like mayonnaise, this may sound interesting, but they do have a lime mayonnaise. These are definitely usually served on elote, but they also have kind of some interesting things. I mean, you know, avocado oil mayonnaise, that's pretty, I think, standard. But look at this, almond oil. That's pretty unique. And so there's some other kind of flavors as well. But yeah, flavored mayonnaise, everybody. Who would have thought? In the drink aisle, we have a whole bunch of very unique kind of different brands, like the Bonafont. In the Agua Frescas, the flavors. We have the Seal, like again, flavored waters. We have, you know, some more juices, kind of the same thing. Now we have, oh look guys, refried beans, delicious. Some essentials, like potato chips right here. Variety of different flavors, jalapenos, some Takis, even habaneros, some different kind of jalapeno Lay's Saboritas is the Lay's kind of version here. And then my favorite, we have our powdered drinks. These tangs are delicious, and they have a variety of them here. So, oh, the peach, don't sleep on the peach. We have limeade. We have some melon, which is a personal favorite as well. Horchata is great. And yeah, Zucca, hit or miss, but Tang is usually damn good. And after about, like 40 different drink packets, this is a section which I think really interesting. So if you come to like the deodorant section, they actually have a large variety of different kind of unique scents that you don't see in North America. They have some unique brands such as like these signatures. But even like Axe has, some like black remixed and kind of just like slight subtle differences. So honestly, go to Mexico, don't bring your deodorant, just come here and buy and try a new one. They also have unique flavors of hulls and different gums, whether you want Trident or maybe even some Tic Tacs, some classics, even some kind of gummies. And what's this? Ooh, X-Rocks Citric Blast. My big, huge array of lovely drinks. No, it's okay. That's it. And that's what we got. There's the haul. And of course, if you're in a rush after your grocery shopping, you really need to speed home, you can buy yourself a legit motorcycle or an ATV. And trust me, these things are actually gas. They were just revving it a minute ago. So you can buy una moto. And as we walk the beautiful streets, they do have some art and murals and all that stuff. But they actually have the Ironman semifinals here this coming weekend. So this is a very busy time on the island. Lots of bikers and trainers. And they're setting up all the infrastructure for it here. Woo! With all the tents and the stages. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it brings, thousands and thousands of not only competitors, but also prospectors and watchers. So there you go, Ironman, Cozumel. And then along the main drag, they have a variety of these kind of, I'll call them trinket shops, souvenir shops, etc. So you can, do all your, I guess, we'll call souvenir shopping should you need it right by the terminal. And again, I imagine significantly cheaper than right in the actual terminal itself. And a little bit off the beaten path, we get some lovely flags, some restaurants, some real, we'll call more authentic restaurants, some little shops. And again, I mean, this is still in proximity to the downtown, but this is off the tourist / real, well-walked path. We're only maybe 2 or 3 blocks up from the main tourist area that way. So we officially made it to the Centro, which you have a variety of shops. You have the famous clock tower, which is right over there. And yeah, restaurants, obviously very touristy, lots of trinkets, but you gotta have a peek. There's also down there some very high-end stores. We'll see what's up. Maybe we'll get some food, have fun. The Bee Light. We got what, mango?
Mango.
It is delicious. And fun fact, these old looking Volkswagen Beetles actually were produced in Mexico until about 1999. So it's a really cool way you can see the island. You can rent one of these things, which I did prior. It was cool. Also, everybody's trying to rent you scooters and such. You can actually drive around the whole island in about 2 or 3 hours. So if you are interested in seeing it, you can grab any kind of vehicle. I'd probably do a car over a little scooter, but if it's one of the actual more motorcycles, it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, so just another way you can see the island. It's quite small, but it does have some of the best beaches, water, definitely water, clearest water I've ever seen, known for snorkeling. And hey, let's put it this way. You don't need much of a credential for them to rent you a car or a bike. Here we have a lovely church. The Catholic religion is very strong in Mexico. And inside, very, very nice. I won't go in, but It does look very pretty. Definitely a, we'll say, simple but beautiful fixture. And again, not that I'm encouraging it, but just saying, you can buy antibiotics over the counter. You can buy things like antidepressants over the counter. You can buy a variety of, well, even like diabetic drugs, a lot of compounds, which in America are very much prescription only. You can buy over the counter, but you can't like just buy absolutely everything, but you can buy quite a bit of stuff. So just saying, and a lot of them are cheaper, especially if you go to like a Pharma Similaris like this, with all the generics and stuff. So pretty impressive. And now I'm skeptical it's actually a buffet, but maybe a Chinese Express buffet. I actually did a video of a Chinese buffet in Merida, Yucatan. Video is on the channel. Definitely check it out. I won't tell you how it was, but you should definitely check out that video because it was memorable. So yeah, Chinese food in Mexico. You don't even have to guess how it was. You can go watch that video and find out how it was. So definitely check that out. And you see that little ship right there? No, I'm just kidding. That one right there, that's our cruise ship. Pretty small, right? And we have some like candy skulls, like Dias de los Muertos, I'd say, which is pretty cool. This is the ferry that you'd get from Playa del Carmen. And Playa del Carmen is, well, those buildings you see along that line. Pretty cool. And we got some cool Katrinas and candy skulls and other kind of fixtures. And the biggest skull of them all. No, but seriously, like I said, this is super cool. Obviously left over from Dias de los Muertos, but beautiful. We did lose the sun though. We lost the sunshine. So no need for sunglasses at the moment, but I'm all right with it. Still cool. And hopefully don't get rained on here in a minute. So after a nice day in Playa, at the gym, doing some cardio before dinner, and it started to rain, so timing worked well. But yeah, we'll do about 50 minutes, and then we'll go eat. Cardio. Now we're here at dinner. On the menu we have some things like octopus, hopefully good. There is some different fish, a steak. I had a steak the other night though, wasn't that great, so I'm a little skeptical about that, but let's see what we get. Appetizers, this is a watermelon and feta. Not for me. Alessandra wanted it. And Alessandra got some grilled octopus. Mm-hmm. How is it? It's good? I'll take it. Maybe well, it's watermelon and cheese. Octopus and potatoes. Tastes good. And for the sake of it, I think I'll try a little bit of this watermelon. Tastes like watermelon. Honestly, I tried a little bit of the watermelon with the cheese. It's not bad. This is supposed to be barramundi. This is supposed to be oilless broccoli. Definitely not, but Alessandra got barramundi too. How's it? Good?
It's really good.
It's really good? Yeah, I like it. Barramundi? It's good. And we have a cherry tart, which is kind of like a creme brulee, which is no bueno. Then we have some pineapple. This is going to be bueno. But the problem with this is, again, it looks like creme brulee. The issue is it's just not mixed right, so it's grainy. It tastes okay, but yeah, it's like a egg tart. It's like creme brulee, but grainy. Not made right. The pineapple. with tahini. And although we've been every night, one thing I always forget to do is show the buffet. So let me show you the buffet. It's pretty much the same every night, but it's all good. So they have a sandwich section with some mixed salads, sometimes like coleslaw, potato salad. This looks like a fruit salad, which looks really interesting. Then over here we have what is a vegetable area, like a green salad area. So I've been loving the peppers, but you know, onions, cabbage, spinach, vegetables, all that good stuff. They actually have an extensive pizza section, which are, they're not bad. It's like a New York kind of ish style. I'm pretty impressed with it. Here they have a basically burger and hot dog section, which you just make your own, fries, all that stuff as well. Coffees, lemonade, teas, Splenda, ice, water. And then we have a bread section, which these rolls aren't bad. Then we have a little area here, which they do chicken, rice, some vegetables, this is a fish. Here we got some chicken stew and even a little bit of a grilled beef. And then we have some more kind of pastas, some more kind of mixed fruit and salads, very similar to what we had over at the other place. Here we have some desserts and some fruit. And then pretty much we have a charcuterie area and even some more fruits. And that's about it at dinner. And here's an example of a plate of veggies or salad I will have probably two of. Sometimes use a bit of mustard. And I also put Splenda, sometimes right on the vegetables. This is delicious. Best, most delicious topper for all fruits, vegetables. Splenda. Yum. Then we got some more of this fresh salad. It's called chicken stew. Try a little bite. I got some rotisserie chicken breasts. Love me my breasts. And I forgot to record it, but I had another plate of chicken and another salad, pretty much the exact same, and some fruit. And now we're listening to a saxophone player. And you have to try. Can we get Careless Whisper? George Michaels. He's ignoring me. You can totally hear me. We'll try again in a minute. Waiting for the comedy show. We have a mime new magician happening who's trying to teach him how to clap. And he's having very limited success.
There we go. You guys ready to have a good time? Say it. Yeah. Say it one more time. Yeah. Look at this. This is great. We're in a theater. We're packed. Those are people who didn't like the show on Tuesday. They decided to stay home tonight. Give them a warm round of applause for your magician and for Penny, everybody. Give them a round of applause. Oh man, how are y'all doing over there? You guys are just all alone, huh? Yeah, that's good. How long have you guys known each other? What? Too long? Too long. Oh, that's a romantic thing to say right in front of your wife there. You're definitely going to get a little action when you go back to the cabin. Too long, you said? Too long? In front of everyone? Oh man, it's gonna be another person with a broken ankle in about 5 minutes. Hey, did you guys, anybody do an excursion today in Cozumel? Yeah, what'd you do? The guy clapping in the white shirt right there, what'd you do? Yeah. You went around the island? All right, yeah, that's called drug running in Cozumel. That's what that is.
And the buffet breakfast, we'll see what they all have. We're gonna have fruits and kind of cereals and yogurts here to start. They have brioches and banana bread, croissants, little kind of twists. This is interesting. This is Nutella and cherry hazelnut sweet pizza. And then normal pizza, even at 9 a.m. Here are a variety of eggs, scrambled, poached, cheese omelets, hard-boiled eggs, tomatoes, vegetables, corned beef, and mushrooms. Here we got some kind of charcuterie-ish stuff. More eggs, sausage, bacon, beans. Here we got kind of more yogurts and muesli, kind of the same as the other section, with some apples. Excuse me. Here we have some more fruit, all that good stuff. And here we have some different fish. So that looks like a smoked mackerel, some kind of a cream, and some kind of a mousse. Here they have literally like a, what do they call that? Like a flambéed caramel banana foster. Banana foster, ratatouille, tomatoes, more eggs, more corned beef, roasted apples, potatoes. Here we got some spicy scrambled eggs, Chinese fried rice, miso soup, congee even. Then we have a bacon and omelet station, so you're made to order omelet. That's pretty cool. Some more fruit. And then some more kind of different breads. And I think that's, oh no, we got something here. Here we have some donuts with a whole bunch of like dulce de leche and different sauces. More fish mousse and fruits. And I think that's it. I have some lovely Mexican drinks. I have some lovely herbal teas. A couple of these little things were tried. That actually again still looks pretty good. All of a sudden we got some huevos, which look like they're cooked perfectly. How is it?
It's good.
Good? How is this?
Actually, it's not bad. It's
Not?
like a warm brioche.
Really? Warm?
With strawberry, yeah.
Warm brioche with strawberry and Nutella, right?
Yeah.
That looks good. This I feel like you could buy somewhere for like $8 a slice. And then of course the essentials, all the hot sauces. We've gone through way too many of these, and a little sugar-free syrup. Had a killer full body workout. Nice to get a good workout in. I'm now doing 15 minutes of cardio because I spent way too long exercising. Otherwise I'd do 30. And then we're gonna get something to eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. So that'll be awesome. But I have about 6 minutes left. Whew. So let's do that. And they do have a sauna on board, which is awesome. Love me some sauna. Get a little sauna time. Only a couple minutes today. I'm just deciding to, because admittingly I'm always running late. So I come in here to do my stretching before and after. Great, way to just kind of warm everything up. And, that's a big thing for myself. I had so many injuries and stuff. Like, I really try to focus a little bit on warm up and not as much as I should. But I try to do a little bit. But yeah, it is Italian night at the restaurant. meh. Me and Italian food, meh. But hey, let me know your favorite kind of cuisine down below. A lot of people love Italian. It's just not necessarily my favorites. I like cuisines that are often slightly more, let's say, spicy, sometimes meat-based. Which Italian, you know, can have some steaks and some good seafood, which there's seafood on the menu tonight. That's definitely what I'm going to try to get, if they can cook it the way I want it. But I'm not a big pizza, pasta person, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let me know your favorite kind of cuisine. Definitely curious. A lot of people love Italian cuisine. And, I mean, MSC is actually an Italian cruise line, which also tried some pasta yesterday. And I tried a little bit of it, admittingly, just a bite, and it was actually pretty good for like cruise ship pasta. So we were both pretty impressed. So I'll give them that. Always one for giving credit where credit is due. But yeah, give me another minute here, and then get out of here. But man, I love the sauna. I love how warm it is. I love the heat. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If I never saw below 70 degrees again, that's in Fahrenheit, or like 20 degrees Celsius, I would be more than happy, put it that way. So here we go, guys. Finish on up. Another thing we've done this whole trip, and I will do we do often this, but maybe not as much, and I'll continue to do, is we've always taken the stairs. We have only ever taken the elevator when we had, like, I think the very first day. I don't even know if we did, actually. Maybe like once for our luggage or something, but we always have taken the stairs. Great way to get in some exercise. Great way to, you know, eat a little bit more, let's say, or be able to. Keep off some of them excess calories as you enjoy your time. And because we added up, so we're on floor 15, so, and floor 8 is one of the main floors. So it's like, every time we go up, I think it was like 112 steps or something. So every time we go between there, up and down, you know, it adds up throughout the day. And I forgot to record, but I had some onions, some cucumbers, and now we have some chicken pre-dinner for dinner. We're then having a little bit of cantaloupe and an apple, and then we're off to dinner. And it's Italian night. Got some bread, arancinis, and the antipasto. Fish and vegetables, and a parmigiana. How's it? Good? Good start. Veggies are fine, and the steak. It's like I think it's maybe swordfish or something. But weird enough, it actually tastes like beef. I guess it's okay. Pineapple and limoncello, which is bien. And I'm very skeptical of how good this is gonna be. Just kidding, it's delicious. And I just had a monster salad. Mostly peppers, but some cucumbers, carrots, onions. Yum. So we got some of our funny photos, or at least saw them, which is cool. And I ate some more food, which I totally forgot to show you guys, including like, I don't know, fruit salad, more chicken, and vegetables, and bread, potatoes, all the good stuff. And then I'm going to get a drink, and we just saw a game show, which is Majority Rules, which is a funny one. And we're gonna watch a Michael Jackson show, and then it is another game show. So, last night though, sad. It goes by so quick, but it's a lot of fun. So, let's go get a drink. The guy is faking spilling on people.
sweet. 45, 3, 44, 5, 15, 38, 41, 37, 39, 46, 11, 22, 23, 46. All right.
And now we're watching a game show where they have to like complete quests.
Everybody after. I want to see all, just lady, okay? Just the lady, woman, with the real tattoo. Come on here. Number 45.
And it is time to leave the cabin. Disembarkation. But look at this view. This is beautiful. Well, that's super cool, actually. I mean, we're just rolling in basically into port. And this is some of Port Canaveral. So, yeah. I don't need to take away from its beauty. No words are needed. Just look at it. Beautiful.
Thank you so much for checking out the video. I really hoped you enjoyed it. Of course, this is the More Joel Hansen channel where we feature, well, more Joel Hansen. We got travel, we got food, we got all the above. So if you like that stuff, lifestyle, fitness, make sure to subscribe. We also have the original Joel Hansen channel, which features crazy eating endeavors like buffets, food challenges, eating challenges, spicy challenges. We have the Joel Hansen Raw channel as well, which features the uncut version of the raw versions of those challenges. So you really get to hear what goes on, the thoughts, the behind the scenes. So there's no shortage to be had. But thank you so much for subscribing, for your support, and click one of these videos right here, guys. I've got them just for you, and I know you're gonna love them. So with that, thank you so much, and I'll see you in a moment when you click this video.